Hello! Welcome back. I am so sorry that I am a little bit later than I would like on this video. I went out of town this past weekend, and so much has happened in this little world because I had just enough time to get online, or to get on my iPad and play, but not enough time to record and get some peace and quiet while I work. But anyway, what do you think of my outfit? Today we have a few very special plans, and I decided to get kitted up and put my boots on and my cowboy hat, kind of a cowboy hat. Anyway, oh, did you hear that? I have a plan, and that involves chicken. No, not chicken. Steak. That's right, steak. We are living off of chicken right now and carrots. Our farm is doing very well, but I don't have a comparator to make a chicken cooker, and so I would very much like to go ahead and get my cows situated. And I found two. Let me just turn around here. First, I need to introduce my new friends. Okay, so you guys met Guardian, who I have named in honor of his chicken guardian skills, and he has been neglecting his duties just a little bit. He let a fox in the house, but he likes this fox, so I think I would have been a little upset if he attacked me for killing my own chickens. And then I decided we needed 3 puppies, and there is someone so very sweet. I think she was probably the first subscriber to my channel besides my son, and I decided to name one of my puppies after her, and that's Gab. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right, but anyway, so I decided that I'm going to name this little puppy Gab after you. Thank you so much for subscribing and all of your very kind, sweet comments, and I look forward to any more input that you have about this channel. I'd love to know what you think. Likewise, any other animals that I'm collecting in the future, I might name after subscribers, or I might give them a silly name like this one. Since we've got like sort of a little cowboy theme going on for this episode, I decided to name this little mama Get Along Lil Doggy. I'll just call her Lily. So Lily, Guardian, and Gab. And I don't have another name tag yet. I only just recently started fishing, and I don't have a good pole, so it was incredibly boring, and I only was able to tolerate it for about 10 minutes. Hopefully we'll find an enchanted bow or fishing rod soon. But let me show you what I've done. I've collected some cows, and they are here in my little workshop. So this is where I've moved into. I decided, since it was so unwise to be living right next to the mob spawner, I moved most of my stuff up here, and I've cleaned this up a little bit. Not a lot. I have not been back down here much. So this is still here. I have a purple bed, and then I've got my to-do list. And of course today is cattle wrestling day. We've got our cowboy boots and we've got our cowboy hat. And I am from Texas, so I legitimately have done a little bit of cattle wrestling. Not a lot. But I don't actually own a real pair of cowboy boots, but I did take animal science in college as one of my courses. Let's see. What else? The chicken cooker I can't do, but I will show you what I've done with them. I want to find diamonds. I started a safe fishing spot, and I'm starting to think about what kind of house we're going to build. And I'm thinking we're going to do sort of a mountain chalet style house. We'll see though. But anyway, that's all I've done here. And then of course we've got my little workshop here. So I've got all of my stuff. And then I have a little chickens on a hopper. And it is collecting their eggs. And then those fall into here. So we've got quite a lot of eggs. And I'm going to use them to make my chicken cooker. But yes, these cows are living with me in my little workshop. I made a tiny, very Spartan bedroom for now. I just wanted to have a safe place that I could go if I needed to. And then also I didn't want to be sleeping in the same room as the cows. And then I've got a little bit of storage here. I've got like the blocks that I've collected and the wood that I've chopped down, that sort of thing. And I just love these barrels. They're so cool. So there's all my flowers. What else? I've got, these are empty here. I just started another area. What else? What else? What else? I still haven't gotten much further on this, and it's almost time to replant again. But I put this little barrier here so I can get up easily without jumping and stomping on my crops. And I have sort of saved. Oh, I'm going to save it for last. I'll tell you more about them in just a minute. I flattened this out a little bit because we are going to put our barn here with our cattle in it. And then I have a little fishing spot, and Sam has come and visit again with Frodo and let's call you Gimli. But this is where I've been fishing. It's not exactly safe, but it's at least they can't creep up on me if I stand in the corner there. And I'm going to decorate it some more, but not yet. Okay, the big reveal, the grand finale. I decided to, I don't know why, but I just became obsessed with the idea of finding our witch a home. And so I decided that we are going to do a little role reversal, and she is going to be living in this tower. And I saved this world and then put it in a backup. I loaded it in a backup world, and I copied it. Yes, I copied it, and then I opened it in a creative world, the copy only, not this world. And so I'm going to do a little cut in with a panoramic view of the tower that I've made. It is quite messy inside here, but it's not supposed to be perfect. It's going to be a little witch's tower where she is trapped like Rapunzel. And she will be stuck up here forever. But before I do that, I need to go to the Nether and get some soul sand so I can push her up here. And also, of course, I need some quartz so I can make a comparator for my chicken cooker. And I still have a lot to do. So I'm quite tired of this tower. Oh, I almost forgot. So, of course, I'm sure you're wondering about her new friend. And as I was up here building this tower, I was raided. And I was way up high on this tower. So, whoops. I'm sure you can imagine how interesting that was as they started trying to climb my tower to get to me. It gave me a good perspective, though. But let's see. Can we look down here? There. Okay. So I look down from the tower. And what do I see? But I see a bunch of pillagers and the captain over there swarming by the witch. Apparently she made some friends or called in backup, I assume. So I killed most of the pillagers and did not die in the process. I did die building this tower, but that was just falling off of it. So one more death to the tally. That makes 2. But otherwise, not too bad. Oh, darkness. Okay, so I came down here and killed her friends, except for the captain. And he seems to have taken quite a shine to our witch here. And they've been sitting in that boat together for quite a while now. Oh, no! He shot her. Oh, no, I think they're having a fight. Guys, you can work it out. Oh my goodness. Oops. Now. I am watching a little dispute here. Don't interrupt. Maybe, I wonder if they're going to stop fighting if I go away. Probably not. Oh well. I built the witch tower for nothing. Did they kill each other? Did they both die? Who's the last standing? The witch. well, I'm sorry for your dispute. Oh, come on now. Oh, oh. See what you made me do? Okay, well, anyway, I guess that's over, but I was kind of afraid to kill the captain too because I didn't want to get that bad omen effect yet. And I haven't found a village. If I'm going to get the bad omen, I want to have a good reason for using it. Oh, I need to get out of here. So I've got this is sort of a weird little entryway, but I was trying to figure out how to keep the cows from getting around until I have a place to put them. So we are going to get on with that next. Let me just take care of this farm before it drives me nuts. And now that the witch has fallen out with her captain friend, she's not quite so friendly. They spend a lot of time giggling and gossiping about me. Okay, so let me get the materials together and sleep away this darkness. And I will bring you back when we have started on the barn. Okay, I decided to go ahead and kind of mark out what I'm going to do. And I'm doing this kind of in a twofold way. I decided I'm going to do it much more complicated because like I said, I just can't build things multiple times. If I'm going to build something, I want to build it once and be done. So I have the cows over there in the enclosure back there, and I've been kind of breeding them up a little bit. And then I marked out here, this is going to be our cow barn. And I am going to be following sort of a design that was done by a Bedrock YouTuber named Prowl, and I will link him in the description. I'm going to kind of be modifying his design, of course, but I will be adding most of like what he's done. So basically, I'm going to have these little portal. Oh, here, wait. Let me turn around. Okay, so I'm going to have these little pods, and in each one there's going to be 2 cows, and then I can just breed up each pod, and the babies will fall into a water system and then be pushed up here to where they can grow up, and I can either have a lava cooker, or I might just dispose of them myself. I actually prefer to get the XP myself. I know there are, I'm going to have an XP farm and I'm going to have all these other ways, but if there's a chance to get XP, I generally prefer to do it myself because there's sort of a twofold way to get XP. And one of them is by killing the cow, and the other one is by cooking. And so I like to do both of those. If my food comes already cooked, then I've missed an opportunity at, it's a very minor amount of XP, but it's still XP. So I am going to dig this out. All of this dirt has got to go, but I just wanted to show you how the pods are going to be. But of course, once I do this, I am going to again need some soul sand. So while I'm going to get the barn built and all of the plumbing put in, I really won't be able to flush the babies into a section until I get soul sand. So definitely I am going to have to go mining for diamonds because I haven't really looked for them yet. The thing is that, like I said, I get fixated on building something, and I only want to do it once, and I want to finish it whenever I get started. And I still have a few tweaks to do on the witch's tower, but I focused way too much of my time on this, and so I am not getting far enough in game anywhere else because I just had to collect the resources for that, and I had to fiddle with it, and I did it all without the new scaffolding, so it was all dirt scaffolding. It was so difficult. And then I had the cows. I could have easily just made a simple barn, but no, I decided I've got to do a farm where I can get the resources exactly the way I want to. And the same thing goes for the chickens. I mean, I could be eating a lot more chicken right now, but instead I've got to make myself a special chicken cooker before I can move on. So okay, so diamonds. I made a mine. I went in the opposite direction of the XP farm. So I just went farther down into this cave this way, and then downwards. And I'm not going to decorate this. I have to say, having an audience does make me want to keep this place tidier than I normally would. I usually don't spend this much time decorating and preparing. But having an audience is kind of like having your mother over to visit. You just have to clean up a little bit before anybody can get a look. What are all of you doing here? I wish I had potions. I could turn you into a villager, and then I could have some better company than our resident witch. But maybe she'll help us a little bit with potion making. Okay, so this is my little mine. I have not mined at all, but I started this little strip mine here. Or not strip mine, branch mine? Branch mine. That's my favorite way of mining generally. But this comes right down here into this cave. So we have a lot of cave to explore, and I have not done anything except for light up the little areas around, and obviously it wasn't enough, or we wouldn't be having so many zombie villagers spawning. But so that's all I've done, and so I need to really get looking for some diamonds so I can collect obsidian, and then we can go to the nether. But that is going to be a big trip in the next episode. So what I'm going to do is I am going to build this barn. Mostly, I'm going to get most of the plumbing put in so that it'll flush the cows, and I'm going to keep breeding up my cows because each pod is going to have 2 cows in it, and those, we're going to need like 36 cows, I think, for all of these pods. But I have to dig down several feet here and then create sort of an area where the babies will collect, and then I can have them sent over somewhere, maybe over here. What is that frame rate issue I'm having? I'll have them sent over here, and then they can grow up and be slaughtered later. But I have to dig all of this out and then put in a slab floor here where the dirt is right now, and then get the flushing mechanism all set up too. So I am going to do that, and then I will bring you back again. I never know how things are going to go with this iPad. I recorded a whole lot, and then of course I found out it didn't record, and I don't know why, because I pushed the start button. But anyway, boy, those guys sure are loud. Where are they at? Kind of wish they didn't make that hawking a loogie sound. There they are. Anyway, so here is our barn. It is not at all done, and I apologize. I'm not going to be able to finish this today like I'd hoped, or at least come close to finishing it, because I am running out of time, and I gave myself more work to do. Here, let me turn around. Okay, so we've got more of the frame built, and almost all of the plumbing. But I, unfortunately, am sick of cobble. I should not have put cobble slabs down here. I am going to go back and redo this with wood planks, not planks, slabs. And it does need to be slabs, because when a cow falls in here, they get stuck and they stay in here, and so you can feed them 2 at a time instead of in bulk like that. Okay, so this is gonna, can I put that there? Nope, still can't get out. Ah! No! Oh, I'll fix that later. Okay, well, let me show you how the plumbing works, I guess, if I can move without depth strider. Okay, so the 2 cows sit here on this post. When you feed them, the babies fall into the water and into this stream, and please excuse it's a mess. I'm not going to fix that for a while. Anyway, they get pushed over here, and then I'm going to put soul sand here so it can push the babies up. I do realize that that there is usually going to be a baby stuck right there because they have to push each other into it, but I don't mind. And then they're going to come out here, probably. I haven't worked out exactly what I'm going to do with them here. I'm thinking I might create like a little butcher shop next door. But we'll get to that later. So yes, I need to go and fix that in a minute. But the cows, I'm going to let them in through here carefully and try to figure out a way to get them in there 2 at a time, because it'll be near impossible to get them back out if they get in there. And that is it. I've still got quite a lot of work to do on this barn, and it's not all going to be cobble. Like I said, I'm getting a little tired of it. But it is plentiful. And I do like this new cobble in the texture pack. The old cobble used to be, mossy cobble used to be so blech, green, too green. And is that all I have to say? I guess so. We are going to be making a trip to the Nether next time, and I will have this barn finished, and I will have Prowl's link in the description, so you can go check him out and see if you want to do a barn like his. I'm not going to do a tutorial on it unless if it were really different from Prowl's, but it's not. It's you know, the size is a little different and everything, and that's about it. But need a roof. Need to get the witch in her home. Need to give her a name. Uh-oh. She's not going to have a door soon. She's made another friend already. That naughty girl. You need to behave yourself. I'm not getting close to her. Boy, she sure is popular. Somebody's beating on your door. Oh, I'll get it. Hello. Are you here to visit your friend? She's over here. Yeah, she's over here. You need to go over here. Boy, you are all decked out. Is she having a party? I wasn't invited. I'm very disappointed I wasn't invited. Are you going to let me come? Yeah? Are you? I don't think I have my armor on. Nope. Uh-oh. I don't want to come to your party anyway. I do not want to come to your party. Ooh, I will take your pants though. Pant raid. Is that a thing? Not exactly. Okay. So I guess I'm going to have to leave you here. I am not going to have time until tomorrow to start more work on that barn, get the floor redone, and then I need to go mining for diamonds, and I would take you to do that, but that is pretty boring grind work. So unless something really interesting happens, I will grab some footage of that, but otherwise I will just get the diamonds and the obsidian, and I will bring you back when it is time to visit the Nether. I'll give you a little tour, and then we'll go to the Nether, and you can watch me scream like a terrified little fox. Okay. Oh, oh no! I'm sorry, Gab. Do you have any more food? Let me go get some more food. There we go. Okay, much better. There you go, Lil. Okay, I'm going to leave you right here, and I will get back to you very soon. I'm hoping to release my next video within a couple of days. I'm trying to get these out at least 2 per week, and if I can more, but whenever you go out of town, it just makes things really difficult. And my kids really want to get involved, so they are going to be visiting in in one of my episodes coming up very soon. But anyway, thank you so very much for watching, and please leave a like. And if you really liked it, please subscribe, because I am hoping to have a lot of content in the future. I would really, really like your comments as well. I love feedback. I love hearing what you think, what you want to see in a show like this, in an episode. It's sort of the kind of thing that I'm basing it on what I like to watch, which is, you know, a little bit of everything on survival, but you know, if you'd like to see something in particular, let me know, because I would be thrilled to add, you know, whatever content you ask for. I'm getting really distracted. This rain is very cold. I'm glad I have a hat. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.